Here today with Noel Cunningham for BricsCAD TV, and I think it was last year around about this time we met, and at that time we thought you might be the world's oldest CAD operator, and no one's come to claim the crown.
How are you?
Fine. Yourself?
Not too bad.
You got a great job.
Good to see you.
And you?
As growing boys, I mean, we were, in the holidays, we roamed the countryside, anywhere we wanted, really. We really had a good life, I think. My father, being a miner, I think he was scared that we'd end up down the mine, so he sent my brother and myself down to Auckland to stay with relatives, and we finished our schooling here for the 5th form. I was then apprenticed. To tell the truth, it was probably the war was on. Started when I was about 10, ended when I was 16, I think. And I wanted to go to be in the Navy. Pure adventure. Although it's hard to say that now, knowing that, I mean, the people in Europe, there was no upside to the war as far as they're concerned. I mean, they suffered terribly. But to a 14 or 15-year-old, it was romantic. I mean, there in the newsreels, you saw these battleships going at high speed, you know. And that impressed me. I could just visualise the engine room. Even now, when I see a big jumbo climbing away to the north here, and it is in full power, and it's good.
Yes, yeah.
I can just visualise the turbines draining. What makes a good engineer is what makes a good person, really. One of the main things is you've got to be interested. You have to be able to stick to the job and solve the problem, or do the job. A good engineer in a supervisor role thinks of safety first. And then, of course, you've got to keep up with the technology. You've got to keep up with advances. But the main thing is that you have to be able to know when you need expert advice, take it graciously. And also, if you have knowledge, you have to give it freely. And that's, in other words, a decent person will make a decent engineer.